So today we're going to be talking about how sugar affects your health. We're not necessarily talking about body fat. We all know that already, especially if you've been watching my other videos. Today we're going to be talking about how it actually infects your internal physiology. How does sugar damage your arteries and veins? First, let me say that sugar is a toxin. I've been saying this for the last 10-12 years now, and this is the reason why, and this is my own personal philosophy that I came up with about 10 years ago. So if you look at the pH scale, on a scale of 0 to 14, with acid being on one side and alkaline being on the other, the human body sits smack bang in the middle at around about 7.4. Sugar is very acidic. It sits down here somewhere at around about 2.5 to 3. So because it's very acidic, it causes a lot of damage to the human body. Health provides on one side, and disease and illness provides on the other. So if your body becomes alkaline, or if we start eating more alkaline based foods, you become more healthy. If you eat more acidic based foods and your pH level falls to this way, then this is where disease and illness occurs. In fact, 95% of disease and illness occurs when your body becomes acidic. So this goes to show why sugar will be seen as a toxin. Now, let's have a look inside your artery or inside your vein. So this is blood flow going in through that way. So this is inside your vein. As blood flows through your veins, you'll have all your nutrients in there as well, including sugar. Sugar happens to be a very crystallized molecule. So not only is it acidic, meaning it can deteriorate, but it's crystallized, meaning it is sharp. So when it is sharp and acidic, that can do a lot of damage inside your arterial wall. In fact, it can cut and damage your wall, causing it to bleed. Now what happens is that your body has a safety mechanism, and this is where cholesterol comes into play. You have good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. I'm not going to go into that in detail because you don't need to know it just yet, but let's just say there's good and bad cholesterol. In this case, the bad cholesterol will come through and it will patch this damage. So it'll create a little patch in here, blocking up the damage. So people now think that bad cholesterol is doing a bad thing. In retrospect, it's actually done a good thing. It's patched the damage caused by sugar and other toxins. Now if this continues and more bad cholesterol attaches to the bad cholesterol, which it does because it sticks to one another, the area space inside your artery is starting to clog. Now this can cause a lot of damage, such as blood pressure. It can cause cardiovascular disease. And what worse is if this patch actually comes off, it can travel to your brain, creating a stroke. Now this is where the good cholesterol comes into play. Good cholesterol passing down here shaves off the outside layers of the bad cholesterol, reversing the problems and the symptoms. Now, as you've noticed, let's go back to the beginning. If that sugar passing through your system wasn't there in the first place, the bad cholesterol wouldn't have had to have been forced to do a good thing. That bad cholesterol would have just been passing through your system, causing no damage whatsoever. So in retrospect, it's not the bad cholesterol that's doing damage to your health, it's sugar.